Yeah, I went through 17 carrot puddings yesterday. I promoted you, by the way.
Thank you. Trin ready? Okay.
All right, let's do it.
So, much as I hate to do this, before we start pulling, we have some strats to talk about. After Tig and I looked at the 3 mechanics that we were looking at last night, that we got information on. We have some ideas about how to solve them. Nothing is guaranteed. Oh, I forgot. Kari can't come up here. Sorry, Kari, I forgot you can't come up here. Ordinarily, I'll do it later today. Okay. So, after Tig and I were looking at strats, or not strats, we were looking at the clips that we got of those 3 remaining mechanics that we could see. We have some ideas about how to solve them. They're not necessarily guarantees. Some of them are more likely than others, but we're going to see what works. So, order of business number 1, no, we're not ready yet. We're going to talk about strats. Order of business number 1 is going to be that we test Surecast on the birds the first time we see the birds. Because although, you know, the instinct of how those birds work says Surecast probably doesn't work.
I did try it. Surecast does work on the bird knockbacks.
It does work? Oh, awesome. Would have been...
I thought we already acknowledged that, sorry.
No, none of... Well, if we did, Tig, Zephyr, and I did not realize, so... Okay, that changes things a little bit.
Repeat that again, because I'm feeling something.
The knockback works on the birds. And
See?
You knew that.
Okay, so basically we've got we're clips of all the...
So which one of these Zephyr drawings should I be looking at?
We'll talk about
there are some of them, most of them, because they're all for different mechanics.
Okay.
Where are the clips? Bird towers? No. No.
If you're looking, I put a lot of my clips in the clips channel. That's where you're looking.
Yeah. Okay, so Zoo 1, we're gonna look at this one first. So you see, we got 3 sets of eggs. One platform has everyone's looking on Discord, right? By the way, Discord stream.
Yeah.
Okay. That's where I'm going to demonstrate all this. One of the platforms has 3 eggs. Another platform has 3 eggs. Another platform has 2 eggs. The eggs hatch, and we get this: 6 minotaurs, 2 birds. The orientation appears to be so far that the 2 minotaurs that are on the single platform do baited cones, 2 baited cones per minotaur. And the minotaurs that are not on the 2-egg platform, that is the minotaurs on the 3-egg platform, do these distance AoEs. So, and of course the birds just charge across these like it's expected. So we have some ideas about how to solve this. One of them that is simpler, but perhaps a little bit, we're not sure 100% if it's going to work based on distances. I think it will probably work, but we don't have a guarantee, and we have one that's a little bit more complicated that probably is going to work for distances. So basically, these are the positionings we're going to try at first. This is what Tig wrote down initially. So
It's really hard to read, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So the circles are not 100%, you know, they're not facing exactly the right direction. But basically, if you have a tether from one of the minotaurs, you go to the other platform that has minotaur tethers on it, and you go to the very edge of the arena, right next to where a minotaur is, and you make an X. So this guy here, this is minotaur tether here, gonna go down this way. He's gonna position like right here. You can see my mouse, by the way, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And this guy here, tethered to this minotaur, he's gonna go all the way across over here. He's gonna position right here on the edge between the minotaur and the edge of the arena. Now, basically you just go to the next minotaur over and you make an X. You do not go to the platform with the 2 minotaurs doing bait cones. This is the part of the mechanic we're shakiest on, is whether two players being at the edges here will not overlap their cones, because there's a possibility they will overlap their cones. But basically, you get a Minotaur tether, go to the next platform over, stand next to a Minotaur, right in between the Minotaur and the edge, and make an X. The remaining players who do not have tethers are going to go up to the Minotaurs over here. They're going to bait their cones due west. So there should be 4 people up here doing this. And then once they're done that, they're going to step to north, south, like that. And that's going to allow them to avoid the bird charges. And additionally, if you are positioned in between the Minotaur and the edge, if you have a tether, that's going to avoid the bird charge. So to map this onto the mechanic visually, in this situation, so Trin is tethered to this Minotaur here. She would go up here, right up here. And I can't see who's tethered to this one. Tig, I think, is tethered to this one. He would go up here, right up here. Whoever's tethered to this one here, this Minotaur here, he goes zoop over here, right behind this Minotaur. Whoever's tethered to this Minotaur here goes shoot right over here, right behind this Minotaur. Move your characters, by the way, so you don't get AFK. Or do that. That actually doesn't work. We tried that in DSR to keep Lathy from getting kicked one time. It was not successful. But
I grabbed my mouse and I accidentally hit R4.
Ah, okay. But so let's let this play out for a couple seconds. So Zether has no bait. He's one of the 4 players with no bait. So these 2 Minotaurs up here, just gonna stand. You see, basically right where Zether's already standing, just like that. Bait them out, and then you step into those safe spots. The safe spots are just the same as when we do those first stacks, like close to the beginning of the mechanic, right? So you bait them this way, and then you step into the safe spot here.
So since we're tethered, Aoife, we shouldn't be on this platform at all.
Correct. We should not be on this platform. We should be. You should be on the northeast platform, and I should be on the south platform. You go to whatever platform, if you have a tether, is the other platform with the tethers, and you make an X, basically.
And these can spawn in different configurations, right? Like we could have the 2
Probably.
one
Presumably.
spawn like south or something.
Presumably. So always think about it relative to where the 2 platform is. Excuse me. The platform with 2 eggs. You can tell where that is as soon as the eggs appear, since it's the only platform with 2 eggs. So that makes sense?
Yeah. Zether would have had to dodge south there after baiting the Minotaur, because otherwise he's in the path of the bird. Yeah.
Could you?
Yeah.
Well, what I would have done was bait it
Bait them over here.
the kind of the direction I'm at now, and then gone to where the bird safety spot was.
Could you play back
Nice.
the last like 5 seconds?
Yes.
You can go the same direction as the person who's baiting with you, right?
Okay.
There's no like.
Yep. There's no punishment.
Yeah.
Alright, they on top of other people.
Could you bring the paint back up again?
Yes, I could. It is just like this. Those of you who have
So-
second monitors, this is a good point, by the way. You might want to just bring both, fill all 3 of these diagrams up in your second monitor, so that when we are pulling, you can consult them very quickly if you want to.
So, is there a reason that we, for the people baiting the 2 cones, the 4 people baiting the 2 cones, would it be better to have them like kind of stacked in between, like where a bird AoE would be, to give them more safe spot? Safe
You mean like right here?
space?
Or like right here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
you could
right
be right here. That's totally fine.
Okay.
No reason not to do that.
It's like we could just have all 4 people stacked there.
As long as they're faced west, it doesn't actually matter, because the birds are only going to give you so much room to stand.
Yeah.
You just do not want to bait them south-ish and north.
I mean, yeah, you don't want to base them into other people.
Yep.
Or into the safe spots from the birds.
So if this does not work, and the reason it would not work is because these cones are actually overlapping, we have an alternate strat that basically involves these people going over here with these guys. But we won't talk too much about that unless we know for sure this one doesn't work, because this is going to be the simpler strat to learn. So we're going to try this way. And if this, I think it's going to work. if it doesn't work, we have a backup strat. So, Minotaurs 2, or Zoo 2, this one.
That one, yeah.
Zoo 2 is actually very simple. There are only, there's a Minotaur or a Bison here that makes one platform untargetable. There are birds that charge through in this configuration, and there are 2 Bison on bridges, and from what we are expecting, they will all give lightning tethers, which means 8 lightning tethers. So basically, because of the orientation of these bison, you just need to stand in a spot that's not going to get hit by a bird and not going to get hit by a bison, and where you're not overlapping with another player, and you're good. For the most part, it seems like you don't even have to care where the other tethers are standing. Well, I mean, you have to care you're not standing on top of somebody else, but for the most part, you don't have to care about particularly which bison you're tethered to, right? Like, whether this tether here stands up here or over here, you know, he's not going to overlap this guy still.
Unless you're the bottom left one, then you do need to
this
care.
one, yeah, if you're this guy, you don't want to be over here. That's the only condition.
Yeah.
Because this guy being over here is going to overlap these people. So, again, orientation probably going to change. Very likely it'll get mirrored or rotated 120 degrees. But for the most part, this one seems pretty simple. Just spread, make sure you're spread, do a good job with it.
So if you're tethered to the Minotaur in the north, you're going to one of the north safe circle. And if you're tethered to the one that's more south, you're going to the south circle. I mean, unless the
Ideally.
configuration
Yeah,
changes.
Yeah.
That's a suggestion. A lot of the probably doesn't even matter.
Yeah, probably.
Anybody
in almost all
here
cases
could be
except
anywhere
for-
over here, and that would be fine. It's only these guys can't stand in these spots here. That's the only condition.
Okay.
So we'll just look at the timing of that one real quick. These ones we have a little bit less guaranteed info about because
Dead people.
you know, many deaths.
Yeah, it's literally just Trin, basically.
So you can see right here, the bison is the one with the circles. So this egg up here, this platform's going to be bad. And these 2 bison here are on the bridges. They're always the ones on the bridges that have the lightning tethers, is our guess. So they're this one. There's lots of time to find positions. And that's that mechanic. So
Yeah, that's
kind of prefer if you're in the bison, you're tethered to the bison on a bridge, and only one of the platforms this bridge is attached to is
We're
safe.
talking about strats right now.
Prefer
I know, that's something
dodging on that
isn't
platform that he's attached. That's and if you're in this one, then prefer dodging away from the other guys. But you know, more or less YOLO, I suppose. We don't need to have strict assigned positions as long as everybody is spread
All
out.
that's important is that we get 4-4, because you're not going to fit 5 on one platform.
Yeah. And the bridge is over here as well. So
Secret,
don't forget to
secret
use
P7S
the bridge
strats,
if you,
yes. Well, we're blind progging, so
feel like it
they're
could be
all
useful.
like our own strats.
I'm
which
almost
is- which is
suspicious you
fun.
could maybe put a guy like right here on this
I've never
bridge
gotten to
and
do
safe there.
like
But we don't
full
play with that quite yet.
Savage
So
2
does that make
blind prog
sense?
before.
Anybody have any
so
questions about that?
It's really exciting. I'm having a good time. It's fun.
No, okay. The remaining mechanic is Zoo 3. This is the mechanic we have the least amount of information. We're
With
most
the
unsure
surecast
about.
knowledge, this
The
is going to
surecast
change a
thing.
little.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be much easier to figure out now.
So there are 5 things that spawn. 2 Minotaurs on bridges that do baited cones. No, tethers, excuse me. They do tethers. 2 birds and 1 bison on a circle doing lightning. So to resolve the Minotaurs with the tethers, this part's pretty easy to solve actually, because the only way you can stretch these tethers out far enough, since they're on a center bridge, is going to the platform opposite the bridge. So if you're on the north bridge minnow, you go south platform all the way down here. You're on the southwest bridge minnow, you go northeast platform all the way over here.
Sounds
Just
fun.
stretch it out as long as you
Yeah.
can.
I'm having a good time. Hoping we'll
Um,
get 7 tonight. We're pretty
the
close.
my suspicion is that for lightning safe spots, you'll be able to fit one up here and up here. That this this cone is not going to cover the entire safe spot. So, be up here and up here, just not aligned with the bridge because birds. And we thought initially, this bird would have to go this way, and this bird would have to be sacked or something because he's going to be inside of the cone. But if you can surecast it, then
You still need to go those directions, but
No, you don't.
Yeah.
'Cause you aim the bird. Because
No. If you aim the bird, you're gonna hit the people baiting the lightning.
So first off, the northwest bird, we can have somebody stack west of that bird and aim it west, and then sure cast. So it's just going completely away. And then the south bird, we can have them just stand on the east side of that platform and sure cast that way.
yeah, over here. So basically, look to make sure you're not aligned with any lightnings if you have a bird tether, and then surecast somewhere and point it out, of course.
Because that would solve the problem.
Yep.
I mean, you can also just point them where they are now and just stand on the bridge and surecast.
It's a little bit of a tighter thing, though, right?
You're gonna have to aim.
Well, those AOE's are not like the drawing is not indicative of where the AOE's are actually going to hit. Is the thing.
Well, I mean,
It's kind of a general idea.
Yeah.
The gist of it is if you have a bird tether, just point the bird away from the arena, surecast, and don't stand in anything else. If you have minotaurs, you have to go to the opposite platform from the minotaur. If you have lightnings, there's 2 safe spots probably on the lightning, for the lightning on the tile with the bison, and 2 platforms, safe spots kind of around the bridge that is opposite him. So we'll have that play out. This is the one that has the least clarity to it because this is the one only Trin was alive for. But this is an enormous benefit, actually. Of course, it would be best to see it with everybody alive, but the fact that we were able to see so much is super useful. That's that. So, I'll rewind a little bit just so we can assign things, right? So, bird here with the tether. This guy could stand over here and be totally fine and surecast. This guy can stand over here and be totally fine and surecast. This minotaur tether has to go down here. This minotaur tether has to go over here. There's a lightning here. There's a lightning here. There's a lightning here, and there's a lightning here.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
These
Surecast is going to be required for one of those birds, or you will die.
Yes. So there is a, we're at 22% here. This is after more than a minute of most people being dead. So chances are, if we play clean, boss is going to die around a little bit after this mechanic.
yeah, that's kind of the end.
Any questions for people? Take a second if you want to. Find it would be useful. For me, in my case, I know it would be useful to open those diagrams out in between mechanics. You can reconcile them real quick to be what does that shape look like roughly? Obviously, internalized information is better than information that is strictly on a screen, but it can be useful. It can help. So we've had some sleep now. I'm definitely feeling a lot better. I think we are set to do pretty well today. So play it clean. Make sure that we are clean on the mechanics leading up to those last mechanics, because that's going to be essential for us continuing to do well. I'm going to med too.
Yes. This place this way.
No, don't worry. I hit my temperance late too because I was not thinking about it yet.
Yeah, I didn't hit tact, so we took that pretty raw.
These are lightning stacks. Condensed. Number 2, watch your debuffs. Raising Zephyr.
I'll make sure there's one on there.
Awesome. Yeah. Dispersed. This is birds with knockback plus spreads.
Not back now. Step onto the arena as it appears. This is Abyssos close, so we have to go far. Condensed. Things are south. Lily trim. Insert that too.
North and southeast for the knockback. To the wall.
Cure Twin Trim. Condensed. Combing.
Birds.
Number 2, look across if you're in a tower to make sure you're not getting hit by somebody's bird.
No tact for this.
This is going to be the light and arrow dance, so watch your debuffs very closely. Holies are good to go south. Arrows start northeast. Nothing's ticking down, you should be south.
Heal up.
Next arrows are going to be northwest. We're raising Trin.
Heal up. Big red wide.
Next arrows are northeast. Trin is regen. I cannot raise Angie. Be very careful about the next one. Next arrows are northwest. Creep over on top of me, guys. Call me, cover me. Thank you.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh,
I'll be free.
right.
Gonna need shields as well. Oh, move. Northeast, northeast, northeast. Go northeast. Move northeast now.
I didn't make it. Yeah.
It's okay.
Getting Evo.
Recoverable.
Someone's taking autos.
Shadow.
So it'll be Shadow. I'm getting Komi next.
Come up.
I can
Practice
sort of
those
take-
positions if you can.
This is the baits.
I'm gonna fucking fall.
Oh yeah,
I'm not raising.
You have to start.
No!
It's fine, it's fine.
And then go.
Across the bridge that doesn't have a bird. Dashing through it.
No.
Oh,
Oh no.
Well, I did not do that the way it was intended, but
I would take my raise, but I'm literally just gonna die again.
but that's your purpose. You're a tank.
Aoife, if we both get the
so
same
two
tether,
is north.
Well.
Yeah. Okay. So what I would want to do
Oh,
is
I
I
have
would want to
cyber
be
attacks. But like,
yeah over here.
Autos.
yeah, autos kill us.
Give me 1 second before we pull again. I need to
Decided
grab
take
something
this
from
tier?
outside.
I did.
Yeah.
Thought
I
I'd mix
totally
it up.
forgot that mechanic even existed.
Also, my group needed a.
So the way that we do
tank
that
that
one is we
I
go
usually
to the
flex with.
platform
Yeah.
at
No bird platform.
the no bird platform. We bait slightly off from the middle towards the edge, and as soon as we see those yellow AoEs, we prep to run across the platform that does not have the bird going across.
So for the holy and arrow mechanic there, it seems. Do we need to have the arrows further back on the platform? Because we had the arrows were definitely clipping onto the other side and killed some people.
So there's a.
Trin died.
Someone was.
Yeah, I think Trin died with an arrow.
Yeah, Trin died with the arrow, so it got placed like badly.
I see. Okay.
Also, I don't know if this is something that'll be helpful, but it looks like the people with the holy are always either the DPS or the tanks and heroes. Because every time I went south with holy, it was always Komi, Tig, or Komi, Aoife, and Trin with me. Every time.
Ended up as Gunbreaker myself too. All right.
I doubt that
nice.
matters, but interesting to know.
Said you're okay with whatever. Ended up as tank.
Might be
yeah, it's
useful,
kind of
actually.
how it ended up for me too.
I'm kind
I
of
chose Paladin.
gonna be
but
disappointed if that's actually true, because that mechanic
It
is
doesn't
so
really
much
change
cooler
anything.
when it is way more random.
Yeah, I don't. As Ether said, I don't think it particularly matters.
Yeah. Because, like, I mean, everyone should be doing the same movement anyway, so.
Yeah.
For our strat, it's not going to change anything besides maybe being able to more easily recognize what you have.
I'm back, by the way. I just don't want to interrupt you talking.
Alright.
Yeah, we resolve it the same way. So don't forget pots, by the way.
Yep.
Oh, I fucking forgot again.
Don't worry, we have
We have plenty of
more than enough mitigation on this one. Can Condensed.
Opener brain means I'm not paying attention.
I know the feeling.
Yeah, I do reprisal as my first thing there, just so I don't forget it.
Next is light party stacks on the northwest or northeast platform. Northeast. Dispersed.
Oh,
Emma's too close to the group, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm raising her. Use the tank up, please.
Alright.
Oh, well. Actually, that worked out okay. Getting Zephyr up.
Okay, Chana.
Keep Trin alive. Okay, she's fine. I am hard casting Tig. Dispersed.
Dispersed.
Use your tank impulse. Between Tig and a Living Shadow.
Knockback now.
Please step onto the bridge as it disappears. Oh, that is in the back. Condensed. Q2 incoming.
North and southeast. Oh my god, I have such bad heartburn right now. What the fuck?
So they're not in the stack.
Making moves.
Tanks.
Dispersed.
Op layer mid. I'll tetra you.
Shielding. Everybody in the soil if you can. Just a little bit further up.
Oh my god, this pole's cursed. Actually died, dude.
Hang in there.
I can get you some tums after it. Birds next. Remember to watch the bird across from you if you were in a tower.
Eh?
Once
Raise
again,
me.
it looked like
I think we might have lost him.
Think?
Yeah, well, he's not
maybe
raising,
it
so
was, maybe it was like really bad.
do your best here.
Sorry, I started to throw up, so I had to just get the fuck out.
Debuffs.
I'm getting up. Oh god, there's gonna be a spread in the middle. No!
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
we're on the wrong.
I was not looking at
Yeah.
not looking at that.
This is
Did we need to rotate?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did.
we need
to
I think
rotate.
Good luck.
Yeah, that was throughout birds, that was just gagging. I was like, no, no! And then I was like, fuck it, I'm getting out of here, and I jumped up.
I am really glad you didn't throw up on Mike, so I appreciate that.
Yeah, I didn't want to do that, so
Are you good now?
it's passed.
Okay.
I had to get rid of the acid.
All right, if you're sure.
And I feel okay. I feel fine.
Great.
I just have really bad acid reflux, so
Do you want to get some tums or something?
no. I had food that I got. That's what I had to get outside, and that single couple bites that I had immediately gave me heartburn and then sent me over. So I'm just not gonna eat anything until
Okay.
we're done.
Are you gonna be all right?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Okay.
That is the decision I've made.
He's decided.
I will not eat.
To starve.
After pointing out that the arrows and holies are always
Next.
fenced based on roll, the towers and the birds blackback is also separate. Because all the healers and tanks are in a tower. All the DPS are the birds. So I would, with both of those being like that, I wouldn't be surprised. More mechanics for this.
Northeast. Condensed. Drain. I use my swift cast, so if someone needs a raise, better than what you can get to. Dispersed. Birds plus KB.
Knockback now. Dispersed. Lightnings are south.
North and southeast.
Forecast.
Fenced.
Next. Twin Comey. Birds. Watch the birds opposite of you.
Oh, I shouldn't have used tech there. Maybe it'll be back up. For the second lifeline?
Oh, maybe for the second one, yeah.
Yeah, it might be. If it is, then I'm just gonna keep using it there.
Alright, it's debuff time.
Closer, Shadow. Thank you.
Sorry, my Tenjutsu comes up there and it's very tight like it for Raptor.
We are good.
Good for Holy South.
Please south. Arrows northwest.
Heal up.
Please south. Arrows northeast. Angie, you got me. I should have moved over though more for you probably.
That's
Goodbye,
toast.
everybody.
Goodbye.
God, this food is so good, I want to eat it, but I know if I do, it's gonna be like a fucking explosion.
Oh no.
This isn't looking good.
We live, but at what cost?
Ah!
Yeah.
What I should have done actually is I should have released the energy there.
Yeah, that mechanic is sort of just somebody dies, you're just kind of done. I
Yeah.
disagree with that. I don't think it's a very difficult mechanic. I think we're just not doing it very well. Just need to watch. Make sure that there's open space for people to come in. And give it more room than we need to.
Use that middle too. Gives a lot more room for the whole thing.
Yeah, if you're one of the first people who are coming in, prefer an edge far away to a middle. That can help.
What I found, or what I think would probably work, is if we had like one person on the northmost part of the tile, one on the westmost part of the tile, one in the middle, and one in the southwest part of the tile.
Westmost part of the tile will get killed by the donut.
I mean, not if you're on the west on this one. Like,
Raise
I guess
your hand.
perhaps what I should say is the most like, if you're on the east tile, be on the easternmost. If you're on the west tile, be on the westernmost.
I think south will still get hit by the donut as well. Against. Inside this flow.
I think you were in it, the card. It's wide.
Fenced.
I was worried you had arrow, but you didn't, so it's fine.
I think you mean the soil.
Oh.
I don't think you were in the soil. I can't guarantee it because I wasn't looking at you. But. Sure cast?
So.
I can totally get uptime there and I'm just not doing it. What am I doing?
Yeah, it's hard to see on this floor.
There's a pretty large safe spot on this tile that's been neglected so far. If you just want to stand there.
Next. Lightnings are northeast. Or point the buffalo away from the lightnings, please. Be careful about that. It was okay, but that cone almost baited on top of a lightning
North,
flare.
north, southeast.
There's first, doing Comey. Doing Trim.
Birds.
Look at the egg across from you. Don't get hit.
I use tech there just to see if I'll get it back.
Center for heals. That's a lot nicer shadow if you can do that.
That's when I get my tank GG on time.
We're good. Winds northwest.
Look for heals.
Winds northeast, wholly south.
In the soil.
Look for heals.
Winds northwest, wholly south. Winds northeast, wholly south.
Wind.
Oh shit, whatever, it's fine.
Everybody has to go
Getting
south. Yes.
Raised.
Everyone
Just go
goes
south
with
here,
it.
just go south.
Yeah, I get tech back. Okay, we're gonna go to the empty, no egg platform.
Northeast. We're not going to stand right on the center. We're going to stand a little bit away from the center. Everyone stack up.
Go south.
We don't know yet.
Yeah, we
do
can
like
go
the
south.
birds?
We can go
Birds
south.
are facing.
South,
The
south,
birds
south,
are
south,
facing.
south. Go. Keep going.
Good.
Awesome.
Pay attention to your tethers.
Yep, look at that first diagram if you need a reminder.
Oh,
I was not fast enough. I'm raising Angie.
well, Shadow and I definitely took one on the same platform,
Yeah, Hakari and I did as well.
so it is
Harvest
possible.
2, look at that second platform. Remember, we want all of the blues away from each other. Look for what platform is safe, what platform is unsafe. The one northeast is unsafe.
Good shit.
That'll work.
I don't have swift cast.
I can get it.
Look at that third one real quick. Remember, you have to sure cast these birds and point them out.
Can't be there with lightning. Can't be there. Get away, you're gonna die. Yep.
Rest a healer.
Gonna have to hard cast.
Oh no.
Spark of Life.
That's a raid wide.
I'm gonna.
Tactician!
I Aegis. Nope.
Damn. Okay.
Good
I need
shit,
to look
though.
at that again.
My strat worked.
Yeah, you're right. So that's a big positive, by the way. Big positive, because that's gonna make that mechanic relatively easy for us to execute. That was good on those first two. We have to remember on those lightnings, on that third attack with the bison, that there's only 2 lightning safe spots on the actual platform with the bison, and we have to watch where the cone is from the other buffalo. That's what I
think
did.
if
I
we-
stood in that one. I wasn't thinking.
I think
about
if we
that cone.
got the 2 lightnings to the other side where we were planning on, it looks like everything should be fine
Yeah.
from the way it played out.
Yeah.
Is that what killed you, Hikari? Because I wasn't sure if you just took bird plus like cone and that killed you.
I saw Hikari. I think he was on the bridge and he got hit by the bird. I think.
'Cause I saw him go flying, but he also did.
Well, yeah, he got hit by the bird, but he was tethered to the bird, so he has to get hit by the bird.
So I wasn't sure if that's what I'm saying. If he was in the cone.
Or
and he
do you
got
mean the
hit.
second one where he got blasted by the line bird?
The tether
line
bird?
bird.
Which thing did you sure cast before, so that we know not to do it?
Oh, okay.
Okay, so in the Zoo 3 picture, what are the red dots on Aoife's Zoo 3 picture? With the big,
The brown ones?
yeah, sorry, the brown ones. Yeah.
Minotaurs with tethers. Minotaurs with stretch tethers. Okay. So those have to go opposite wherever the Minotaur is. It's the only way that they'll be able to be stretched out enough. So tethered to the North Bridge Minotaur, you have to go to the south platform all the way down. You're tethered to the Southwest Bridge Minotaur, you have to go to the northeast platform all the way northeast.
Okay.
I didn't look closely, but I'm fairly sure that was just a mirror image of what we have in the diagram, that pattern.
It was.
I don't remember which platform we were on, but I was in our diagram, I was the southwest one, and I pointed it straight at the lightning, and I just blasted the 2 people that tried to hide next to me.
Okay.
So there's
and then-
absolutely not room for 4 lightnings over there.
For Zoo 1, the circle with 2 Minotaurs is the one that has the baits, yeah? The cone baits?
They all have 2 minotaurs. The one you're looking for is the
One without
one
the
that has
tethers.
only 2 eggs.
Two
The one with
eggs,
2
okay.
eggs is the one with no tethers. So if you don't
Gotcha.
have a tether, you want to go to the 2 egg. The ones with 2 minotaurs and a bird on it, those are going to be tethered minotaurs.
Okay.
But I mean, you don't have to stress too much about it because like you'll see the tethers. So if you have a tether, you'll know where to go. And if you don't have a tether, then you don't go to the ones that have tethers.
Yeah. Okay.
Any questions?
I think I've got it.
The only thing it didn't end up mattering because I got into their position. The only thing I had a hard time recognizing was which platform was which on Zoo 2.
On Zoo 2, remember that the bison is the... what I did, which worked for me, is I looked for where the bison on the center of the platform was, the egg right on the center of the platform. So even before the animals have appeared, you can see the egg,
It's doing it everything.
and
It's like
you
to kill
know
them
from
for
that,
True.
thinking far ahead of time which platform you're on and
Yeah.
where you're going to have to go. So you can think about that right at the beginning of the mechanic before the tethers go out. That was very good overall. It dies any pull.
Okay, I know how I'm gonna spot which way's which now. Yeah, I'm good.
If you see another harvest after that, just plan on the tank LB.
Okay.
Because looking at the math, we're pretty confident that dispersed.
I wouldn't be surprised if we're coming up to the end of the fight. Maybe a raid-wide spam or something,
Yeah.
or a long-range cast.
But based on damage, tank LB3 should be able to get hit by 2 things and still live. Depending on which things they are, I suppose. But could be useful. Light party stacks. Someone remind me to do something after this pull.
You got it.
My camera's just true.
Yep. It's annoying as fuck.
Dispersed.
So,
No, no trend.
Oh no, trend. Good luck, stack.
we should be home.
No.
Losing energy.
Good luck, Tread.
Hard casting. Actually, I'm healing first. And we'll hard
Yeah,
cast
sure.
it. Okay.
Shadow's out.
There's gonna be autos, unfortunately.
Yep. Is regen condensed.
Oh,
Hallowed.
yeah, hold on.
As far away as I can.
Are we gonna miss reprisal from this?
No,
Sure cast.
Stick down.
I remember.
Lily and Hikari. Venison Hikari. Venison was not on time, but Lily was not.
Our stack may take more damage, so.
It's
That's
fine.
fine.
It's back.
I have extra. Oh, it
Well-
is. Oh, no.
I got it.
She needs to be on my side.
She can run over fast enough.
You may get Venn diagrammed, we'll find out.
Sprint.
It may be better to just.
You got time to get from the back one to the front. You can definitely make that.
Well, Trend's on the other side, though.
Oh,
Yeah, see? I told you.
So taking autos.
I got
Hard
the
cast.
res. You got it.
Oh, hit the card. You take that
Get to
one.
the back, get to the back, get to the back, get to the back. I'm taking autos now.
Quick guess.
Okay, I'll let you get. Yep, we know Hikari. You do not have to tell us that autos are happening on DPS.
Can you rescue me?
Yes.
Thank you.
Condensed.
That's right.
Fruit. if we're spot healing, we're looking at the raid and not at chat. So you don't have to waste your energy.
North, southeast.
Dense.
Regen. Do trim.
I did that way too early. I'm like a mechanic ahead of myself.
Or look across from you. Okay.
Pots are coming up.
Middle for heal. Debuffs.
We're good. Winds northwest.
Heal. Next positions. Heals. Ready for the big raid wide.
For shadow.
Next positions. Hit middle.
You're a parcel trim.
Northwest.
Go northwest. That poor soil.
It's fine, we got half of this.
Good job. Next is birds tracking AoEs. We go northwest. Half fish to the edge. Don't have to go all the way. Can if you want.
Going northeast.
Okay, zoo one.
So X's with the other ones.
Baited Minotaurs are northwest.
I'm gonna raise Tig.
Can get a card.
We need more left and right.
Zoo two.
It is very tight. We knew that was going to be the case.
Yeah.
So south is the unsafe one.
Oh god.
That's okay. That's okay.
I'll go right here.
Oh, shoot.
Wait.
I'm gonna.
I'll let me-
Oh.
Yeah, I did it too, Gummy.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So 3 is next. Remember to sure cast those birds.
I was taking autos.
I got a lightning and a tether.
I get Evo.
Using coming. Try and stack up heals.
Spark of Life.
Taking my invuln.
I'm yeah, present.
That's recovery.
Alright, new stuff. Invoking.
It's a raid. Nope.
This is
No,
a
this
stack.
is Axum stuff. Bow of Abyssos.
Back.
We want to be
Double sag.
far away.
I'll go for it.
Watch the hand.
Right.
Raid wide.
I got the reprisal.
I'll fix this one.
This is feeling like lead up to Enrage.
Well, keep going.
We're gonna see a word bubble here. That's a raid wide.
Yeah.
We're getting to an raid.
Yeah, this feels like lead up.
There it is.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we got all the mechs. Just gotta
Yep.
do it.
And all that stuff is right at the end.
Yeah.
Backloaded, baby.
It's really backloaded.
Backloaded. Backloaded.
So what I did on Zoo 3 was I did not look at the... So I had Bird. I was in a spot. I think I should have been safe to take the Bird, possibly. But what I did not do was look at where the Minotaur... basically, I was not due on the side where I needed to be. I was over a little bit like this, and that meant that I got hit by the cleave. So
Should I have shaded a little bit to the right to give you more room? Because I just went directly south there.
I mean, you could probably try if it's still like extended enough that you could probably get away with it.
yeah, if you can,
Just don't do that on the lightning one.
yeah.
The
Basically,
lightning one you want dead center.
you can cheat to whatever with that Minotaur. You can cheat to the side that's not going to overlap the other Minotaur. So that time, it would have been fine to cheat a little bit to the right, but not to have cheated to the left. If it was the reverse image, you can cheat to the left, but not to the right. I think we had at least we had a couple lightnings that were out of position, I think. I think the cone placement looked good on the Minotaurs. Before we pull again, what happened on Zoo 2? I heard some sounds of...
Yeah.
Comey and I put ourselves on the bull
unsafe
that
circle.
did the chariot, so we got exploded.
It's a simple,
yeah.
simple fix.
Yep.
And in my mind, I was kind of confusing Zoo 2 with Zoo 3.
I just misrecognized the pattern and went to the wrong side.
Call me, I'm
I was like,
confusing
this is
them
right,
all.
and then I got...
I'm
I'm confusing them all with Zootopia.
I appreciate the callouts of like this is the Minotaur bait platform or whatever, stuff like that. Just helps to keep it a little-
I wasn't comfortable doing the second one because I didn't even recognize it myself.
Yeah.
Just looking forward to when they change the order up on us, like they did in the 11.
Oh, they do the zoos in different orders?
Yeah.
Oh, God. How many deaths did you say that was, Aoife? Roughly?
10 or more.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe not quite that many. A lot.
It was a lot.
Number higher
7
than
or
I
8
can
at
count.
least. This is light party stacks.
go south right away.
Next.
Next.
I just want to make sure you guys are all on the expedient.
Bark.
Blaster coming up. Disperse.
Knockback now.
I fight the urge to go back across that bridge every time.
Same.
Next. Lightning is northeast.
North southeast.
Dispersed. Doing fine.
Birds.
Watch the bird across from you.
Let's
You're not good. The holy goes northwest, and the arrow goes northeast. Holy northwest, arrow northeast. All the way to the edge.
Look for heals.
Next, the arrows are going to go south, and the holies are going to go northwest.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's toast.
Yeah, it's toast. The dreaded rotate comes back.
Yeah, don't forget if we have the holies in a different pattern, the holies are in that different pattern for the entirety of the mechanic.
do we have time in the instance here?
No,
No.
you're right. We should reinstance.
I thought.
Yep.
This has got to be my last
Price
pull.
at like 11:15. Okay, let's
Last
make it
pull for now.
Last, yeah, for just for now. I'll be back in a little bit.
I think reconvene at what, 10 Eastern was it?
I believe so. Which is 9 Central for anyone in Central.
It's 8 Mountain. Right in the mountain.
Compared to New Zealand time, also.
So just kill it right now.
Sounds
and then
good.
we'll start 8 when we come back.
Oh.
kill it now and peer pressure call me into doing another pull.
I don't like that idea.
I mean, how much do you really love your family, call me, huh?
They can wait another 30 minutes. Condensed.
I could never get away with that. My dad would just unplug the router.
What the fuck?
I feel that.
I mean, granted, he did it when I was like, you know, under the age of 18, but still, it's like, alright, it is dinner time. If you don't get up here in the next 5 minutes, your router is being unplugged.
I skipped a lot of dinners.
I mean, I did too, but there were some nights where you're just, alright, it is family time. Honestly, I don't blame him.
Yeah, that dodge is spooky as shit, south.
Northeast?
Good dodge?
Nah, it's
Well, it-
not so bad.
I mean, it's
He
pretty.
did the JP dodge.
Oh,
I actually have no idea how to do it the other way.
You don't, because it just doesn't hit you.
It's so much easier.
Yeah, you just walk and then it happens.
Condensed.
man, I've mastered the art of standing so incredibly still that the boss's mechanics just phase through me. Almost as if
Ignore
I
that
did them
smile.
correctly.
I see that soil. I see it.
I'll just shield next
Focus
round.
up, guys. Let's focus up. Dispersed.
My best. Alright.
I didn't try.
Talk back now.
Yep, I once again tried to run across the bridge.
Yeah.
Next.
Minotaurs.
Lightning is northeast. Twinkle me. My asylum is way something into.
North, southeast.
Next.
Birds.
Look across from you. Spark.
Get ready for pots.
Same as before. Holies are northwest, arrows are northeast. I can make it. No, I totally did it wrong. I'm sorry. Just phrase me.
Is it?
Mechanic's fine. Star is northwest.
Oh, it's no longer fine.
Oh. Oh, did I have the? I had the donut, I suppose.
I know I had the stack, the donut.
Or no, arrows were south that time, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, that second time. Someone else help me with those because
That rotates rough.
Okay, I gotta run, but I will be back, and then we will kill it.
okay.
I'm gonna go
Sorry,
make
everything
myself
convenient.
burrito. Be back in a bit.
See you soon. Alright, I'll be back stream. We're gonna kill it. See ya. I'll be back in probably Or I guess about 2.5 hours.